Hey everyone, welcome back to Noiseberry Games. This is just a sort of little extra video to follow on from my recent Monark John's Watch. Like I mentioned in that video, I was actually sent the PC key and Steam key for it, very kind of NIS America. And so I wanted to do like a little like mini PC versus Switch comparison, just to have a look at mostly look at the Switch performance. So first things first, wanted to look at the PC options menu. Notably, you're not actually allowed to tweak most of the options until you're a fair ways into the game, probably like 20 minutes, half an hour, which is very annoying. Like you can't even adjust the text speed. I don't know why devs lock options menu behind progression. It's really annoying. But as you can see from the PC options menu here, notably the refresh rate only has two options, just 30 FPS or 60 FPS. My monitor's 144 Hertz, so it was a little bit annoying that I couldn't have like true uncapped frame rate. It had to be stuck at 60. But I am playing this on a pre-release version 1.0, so it is possible this gets changed in the future. And then going on to the Switch option menu, as you might have guessed, no graphics settings or anything like that at all, very basic options menu. Next I thought we'd have a look at one of the opening cutscenes side by side. I assumed that because this was a pre-rendered, kind of an anime cutscene, that you wouldn't see too much difference between the two cutscenes across the two versions. I was quite wrong. It's very pixely on the Switch version. Definitely looks about 720p, maybe less. Then next I wanted to have a look at the first kind of in-game cutscene sort of section here. You can see that on the Switch the characters are a lot less high quality, but the text looks exactly the same across the two versions. Just lighter shade in the Switch version, which is interesting. You know, everything else is a little bit pixely on the Switch version, but not the text. The text is fine. And honestly, even the shadows look about the same across the two versions in this cutscene. And for the last comparison shot, I just wanted to have a look at the two games side by side when you're first loaded into the world. You might notice on the Switch version that the guy at the back, his frame rate is very low, and that's the biggest difference here. And to cap the video off, I wanted to do a little bit of Switch footage analysis. So I recorded 3 separate parts of the game in uncompressed footage so I could analyze it with Teardrop. First bit of footage here is just free roaming around the indoor of the school. Stays locked to the perfect 30 FPS the entire time. Then I wanted to do a bit more footage from the second floor where it's all misty. I wanted to see if maybe the mist would impact performance at all. There was one small drop in this section. It just dropped down to 29 FPS. When I examined a note, that might just be an anomaly with the recording software. But yeah, there's really no performance impact in the mist area at all. And then finally, I wanted to see how the Switch performed during a battle scene. It's a relatively small battle, but I wanted to see if maybe particle effects, you know, more people around would have any impact on performance. None whatsoever. Essentially, the game does run at 30 FPS the entire time. There was a very brief drop to 27 FPS during this fight, but again, I think that's probably just an anomaly with the recording software, going by how stable it has been for the rest of the game. So there you go, just a very, very quick look at the Switch and PC versions of Monark. I think if you've got the option, for sure go for the PC version. Obviously you're not going to be locked to 30 FPS, but you are going to be locked to 60 FPS apparently. But the game will look a lot better on a monitor or a TV, however you look at it. If you wanted to play handheld, and I think this is a pretty good game for playing handheld, the Switch is obviously a good version to go for. Unless, I guess, you're getting the Steam Deck. Presumably at some point this will be Steam Deck optimized. So really, you know, if you want like the best version all around, it's got to be the PC for sure. But no, it's a solid Switch version. No FPS drops at all. Very good performance, and the graphics will look a lot better on handheld for sure than they do in this video. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!